Well, it looks like we have yet another Japanese company trying to censor their games. I don't know why the Japanese do this. I thought it was only Americans and Westerners that was super gay and annoying, but it seems like even the Japanese want to follow what the game developers over here are doing, and game developers over here hate attractive women. They hate beautiful women. They want to promote androgyny and evil transgenderism and degeneracy in their ideology. We've seen some Japanese companies go down this route like Capcom and Square Enix, and now it looks like Sega has done the same exact thing. I don't know why all of a sudden. This is just very annoying. They think that this is what we want, but no, it's just these lesbian localizers and these translators speaking for us. And I am talking about the upcoming Shadow and Sonic generation. And it seems like Rouge the Bat has been censored. I have a tweet right here. It says, Shadow Generation spoilers. Hey, I don't mean to be that person, but can Sega stop doing this? I didn't think they censor Rouge farther, but they have even covered up her back now. It looks bad. It's impossible to put on her wings and nobody likes it. Stop being cowards. And as you can clearly see, this is the image on the left. Pretty normal. Seems like an actual female ass. And that was in the original game. But then when you look at the remaster on the side, look at what we got. Is that even an ass anymore? It looks weird and crumbled up and cracked and broken and just lumpy and chunky. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Why do they go out of their way to do this shit when nobody asks them to do it? Who are you trying to appeal to? You're not trying to appeal to normal people. This seems such an unnecessary change, because how much are we gonna even see of this character's backside? That sounds a bit silly to say, but it's so small, so why change it? Because you're appealing to stupid ass bitches who do not even play games, that want women in the video games to be ugly because they are fat, disgusting, and obese and no man wants them. That's why you want to do stuff like this. That's why they want to do stuff like this, because you're listening to them instead of listening to your actual fan base. And Westerners that actually play games are not asking for women to be censored. That makes no sense. It's fucking stupid. It's retarded. It looks weird. You made this character look weirder now. It doesn't even look normal. The autonomy doesn't look normal. It looks weird and clunky and chunky. It's stupid looking. And this isn't even the first time they've done this with this character. Someone also showed that they did this in the old Sonic X cartoon from back in the day. You can see the Japanese version on the left. Clearly she has cleavage. Clearly. Normal, right? And then you see the English version on the right covered up. They either shrunk it or moved the heart down. I don't know exactly, but you can clearly see that it has been censored. And don't give me no bullshit excuse about, oh, it's kids game, it's E for everybody. No, it's for everybody. Every fucking body can play a Sonic game. Anybody can watch Sonic. It's not specifically for kids. Even content for kids doesn't necessarily need to be censored. That doesn't mean it should be inappropriate, but it doesn't need to be censored. In terms of this cartoon, why was it okay for Japanese kids but not Western kids? It's retarded and unnecessary. Nobody likes this anymore. And this is why I hate remasters. I say this all the time because it keeps happening in every fucking remaster we get. They take the original game, can't even just make it again. And I was interested in this remaster. I probably still will buy it, probably when it's on sale, but I was interested in this because it's one of the few remasters that's actually adding new content, adding Shadow. That's the big reason to buy this game. I'm assuming he's gonna have a lot of his own maps. Not sure what else content that's gonna be new from the original game, but this is why I hate remasters. They can't just look at something and make it again. All these remakes change shit that nobody asks to be changed, and it always comes down to women every fucking time. They change the women from the original game and they make it worse, weird looking, ugly looking, disgusting. They do this all the time, every fucking time. And then when you call it out, they want to gaslight you. It's either the fans of this stuff or not the fans, because these people aren't real fans. I almost forgot. They claim they buy all these gay shit. They claim they buy all these games that the chards hate, the right wing chards. We're gonna buy it to support, and you never do. You never do. You never turn out. So I'm not gonna say fans. I'm gonna say weirdos and queerdos on the internet. Those weirdos attack us. Game developers usually attack us, but I don't think that's gonna happen in this case because they're in Japan. But there are some freaks on the internet defending this nonsense, and we have one tweet here to look at. And it says, this pretty much proved the fact that the Sonic fandom, not random retard, is just complaining for the sake of it at this point. I mean, really. We're complaining that she's not as sexy because of this camera angle. Tweets like this just confirm Sonic fans need to go outside more. First of all, it's not even a camera angle that's different. They straight up just crumbled up her ass and twisted and crinkled it. So I don't know what you're talking about. It honestly looks like the same camera angle, just clearly different models from the previous game, the original, and this new remaster. Second of all, your avatar is clearly a Sonic style character, so maybe you need to go outside more. And matter of fact, let's just look at your whole profile. Let's see what we got. And are you really surprised by this? She has her own goddamn Sonic OC original character and a trans flag. This is a man playing pretend, a mentally ill man on the internet who needs to be put in a mental hospital, giving deep conversion therapy, psychoanalysis. Of course, it's a fucking true. You need to go outside more. You need to get off of Twitter. These types of people are always projecting when they are the fucking losers on the internet. It never surprises me. It's a good thing there are tweets on the internet from people with common sense. Like this one. It says, "I'm so tired of this kind of thing. They do this because they know most people will write it off as insignificant because it's such a small change. It's just boiling frogs all the way down." Yes, they do this little by little. So people can say, "Oh, it's just a small change." At least the gaslighters and the homosexuals say, "Oh, it's so small, why do you care?" These idiots aren't thinking deeper than that, or they just try to gaslight people who call the truth out. They want to ruin women in entertainment. They hate beauty, and the women behind these localizers, hideous. But men can be as attractive as they want. Men can be super 11 out of 10 supermodel, but women can't be even decently attractive. And on top of that, they want to erase history. They don't want people to look at the remasters and say, "Why is this significantly changed?" Or at least they don't want people to go back to the original and say, "Why did you take this out? Why did you remove this? Why was this altered? What was the point of changing it?" And that is what is so sinister about remasters, because they want to delete history. They want to erase history to make sure you don't know what the original game is like. They want you to only look at this new version and forget the other version exists. And a lot of people do, because a lot of people didn't play the original version of all these different remasters. It's devious, it's dirty, it's disrespectful to the original games, and it just continues to promote the uglification of women across all of entertainment. Do not let these freaks gaslight you. I can show many examples on the screen. It's happening, it's obvious, and this is not what your audience wants. This is not what men want. So it is what it is with this Sonic Shadow Generations remake remaster. Annoying, small change. Hopefully the game is still good. You should have just kept the character the way that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that stereotypical seductive type of women, even though it's like a bat. And people already like the design, so you should never change it. And I don't have much else to say about this. So Sega and Sonic, go fuck yourself.